you know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Test. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. And let's. Boom. There I am. Okay. Oh. Oops. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's get this stopwatch started. And I need to make one little setting change. Boom. Okay. Hey. All right. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? Apologies for the. Whoa. I didn't. Wow. Wow. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize it was already 11 minutes after. Wow. I'm sorry about that. I thought I had everything worked out, and I didn't. So I apologize for that. I've really been trying to be better. I don't have much of a talk today, so we'll just jump straight into the hooping. And again, apologies for jumping on here a little bit late. Yeah, you'll have to. Oh, let me turn your mic up too. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey. Happy day. Happy jam. Happy class. Not jam, class.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited.
Okay, cool. All right. So let's see who's. Yeah, life got in the way. Sorry. So let's see who's here. Jackie's here. Luis is here, getting ready for work. Amanda's here. Mantra is sweet. Hey from Texas. The UK is here. Psychedelic. I love that name. Hoopin Daily from Germany's here. Claire's here. Holly Ann may still be here. I don't know. Yeah. So if you're new to these, we're supposed to start at 12. There's usually a 5-minute. I try to put a 5-minute timer up, and I'm trying to get better. I've made a goal to be a little bit more punctual with this whole endeavor, and so that's what this. Oh, I see. That's what this whole stopwatch business is about. All right, I accidentally reset it just now. Anyway, okay, sweet, Holly. Welcome. So today, every one of these classes is, I'm always trying to be a little bit different with and provide different stuff. And one of my favorite ways to have a class is to basically just flow with it. So I started doing this later on in my hoop teaching life. Where I'd have like the first 2 exercises planned, and then we'd just go from there. These classes are really hard to do when I'm by myself, but Anne is joining me today, and so we've got some ideas. I've picked out some music, but I'm not exactly sure where this is going to go. So with that being said, it is going to be flowy, a movement class. There's not going to be a lot of talking, but if you have a request for something that you would like me to talk about or go over, like hoop related, just fire it away in the comments. We'll probably be able to get to them. I got my whiteboard out here. Okay, so let's. I really just want to get going. Let's see. I don't know how many of you follow me on social media, like on Facebook and stuff like that. But I just recently, yesterday, wrote a post about how things are going after 30 days of my alcohol fast. And if you didn't quite understand, I'm not in despair. I was trying to not make that point in the post. But the truth is that it just compared to the other times I've taken breaks and hit the 30-day mark, I'm not feeling the usual sort of glow that I do by the 30 days, and I just wanted to share it with people. But I am not nobody needs to worry about me. I'm committed to my goal. I'm not really having a junkie moment or anything like that. It's just I'm just having I just was hoping it would feel like the last time. So that's what that post was about. All right.
Swimming in the current.
That's right. All right, I'm ready to jump in.
Yeah, me too. I'm stoked to move with y'all.
Flow. How to flow in and out of balancing the hoop. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. We were talking about transitions earlier.
We got the whiteboard today. It's extra special.
Yeah.
Memories.
It's because
I love the
it's because I
whiteboard.
don't have a memory that let's see.
It's a marvelous tool.
Okay, sweet.
great
If
aid.
you have any requests, let me know. I'm ready to. Hopefully, iTunes is going to behave. iTunes on a PC sucks, y'all. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start off super slow and chill. But this will be a medium energy class, I think. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. What Ann and I are doing right now is called sway. And it can have as many different styles and looks as there are people on the planet. But it's your me time. It's a time when you relax into your body and you indulge it. You give it the stretch it wants, you give it the movement it wants. Audible breath in. The space in front of you is your day. This is your day side. Audible breath in. Behind us, the night sky. It's hard to see in our night. But even though we can't see the spaces well, we know it's behind us. We know it's there. Audible breath in. If you imagine your body as two trees, two vertical columns of push and awareness. Then as you sway and as you move, you can imagine that your feet are roots. And imagining them brings awareness to them. Audible breath in. Okay. That's kind of a short sway. Oh, Lauren's here. Sweet. Oh, nice. To a local hoop thing. That's awesome. That's a good reason to...
That was an amazing stretch, and just being in the sun, I feel like makes a big difference. And Kayla, hey, girl. Mwah. So good to see you.
Oh, hey, Kayla. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. What's that? No, I don't think we're going to sway anymore. I think we're going to move on. Is that okay? But we're going to carry something that we've been doing for a theme, and maybe this will be the last time we hit this. But we're going to do some more kind of warrior stretch, and I'll sort of remind you that in the last few classes, you know, we've just been stepping into the idea of using the hoop to help us stretch and open. It can be cool to feel how your hoop's ratio, like how it relates to your body. Some people like to use multiple hoops. I just use one. I use one size. But I kind of found my way here. And I encourage people to try different sizes, even if it's just you drop it a few inches sometimes. Because once you find that ratio, it can be really cool to explore slow warrior with that. You know, how the circle size is stretching you. Audible breath in.
Carnegie Sound Beats.
Like if we're holding one point of contact with my hoop or 2 points, creating an additional point can really sort of help you feel your ratio with the hoop. And by ratio, I just hope you understand what I'm saying. It's your size compared to the hoop, because there is kind of a sweet spot for your body type, for your flow style, and it can change. It's not a forever thing, but you can find a sweet spot with just getting the right size hoop. have anything you want to?
Just I'm having incredible heart-opening sensations, moving slowly with the hoop, and really, I've been making a conscious effort to keep it off my hands only, trying to create other contact points instead of just staying on the hands, because that's something I can really find myself doing. Just, kind of passing it hand to hand or arm to arm, and really trying to go beyond that.
Okay, actually, let's try that as a technique, or not that, but you just made me think of something.
Sweet.
Okay, so real quick, I'm bad with names of things, like my own names of things, but we could say that what we're about to do would be hanging, point, folding. Like in hoop path language, because we're not that good at this, instead of naming moves, we would just compound them. So point is when, kind of what Ann was saying, is when you're holding the hoop in any way that doesn't involve grip. Hanging point is when wherever that place is, I'm just letting the hoop hang. Okay? And then just to give you, if you haven't seen me do this before, just to give you a difference, this would be flying point. This is hanging point. And then if I were to do balance, that would be standing point. Are you going to say something?
I just wanted to add that this, in a lot of ways, resembles hubling that we've been doing lately.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. It does. Okay, so here's how this can work. This will be one technique you could try. I'm hanging the hoop from my elbow here, and we're going to have a song for you to play with this. And I can, snake my arms, and by that I just mean, move them snake-like. And I can make contact on either side of the hoop. So I'm holding it here, and let's say I can push it that way, right? Or I'm holding it here, and I can push it this way. And then if my hands start to speed up a little bit, I can kind of move it back and forth. You see how my hand is... Oh, wait, y'all need to get... I'm on the wrong camera. All right. I can't wait till we have 3D TV. This would be so cool. But here's... Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, no, one of the cameras got knocked somehow. Okay. So here, okay, and then I can roll. I mean, these are all so obvious, so just bear with me here. But I can roll around. Boom, boom. So the hoop is hanging. If you remember that word hanging, it can be helpful in, what is that? Oh, I see. Okay. Is that one? Yeah, it must be. Okay. And then if I want to do these like little quick back and forth moves here, and that shows up, let's put some music on, and but I'm going to show you something else super quick here. So let's say that I wanted to start walking the hoop around my body. This would be a very simple hanging point type of flow. And this is maybe not exactly folding, but it's pretty close. And this may not be fun for people to watch, but it's fun to do. And if I want to reverse that flow, I just do that little move that we were just doing, or anything. Camera is that? This is driving me crazy. so I said I was going to add one more bit to this, and you probably already are doing this, but if you haven't already, so right now when I'm doing this, the hoop is outside of me. If I were to move my arms, it's just going to fall down straight to the floor. This is me doing hanging point, folding, while I'm inside the hoop. So the hoop is, I'm actually inside the hoop and I'm hanging it here, right? And now I'm just going to do the same thing I was just doing, but now I'm inside of it. If you're having trouble, like, I know this move looks really simple, but for some people it can be tough. But if you're having trouble making the pass in the night side, for some people you might want to move your elbows deeper than you think into night. Go further out there. If it's, of course, yeah.
I think another piece that can help get the hoop around is also bringing in the root chakra and the hips and kind of spiraling the hips, because then that touches that second body point, which in Hubling would be the floor. But here, we have an upper point and a kind of a lower point, so you can actually spiral out and kind of draw a spiral with the root chakra to make that connection, and that can stabilize the hoop as well.
All right. All right, so we're going to play with this some more. If you do like the snaky hand thing, you can do it inside the hoop too. So I'm here and I'm just hanging the hoop here. And of course, I mean, the hoop could be on your shoulder, right? It just doesn't, well, actually, maybe it'll just be easier if it's on your shoulder if you haven't done this before. But it's just this one little move, and I know it's like super simple, but it feels cool, it feels fun. And then it can turn, into penny rolling, and you can kind of do these nice, like, sort of slick reverses with it. Like where my hand is coming down. You see, I'm kind of like, it's almost like doing penny breaks, like. Yeah, it's a tiny 2-point fold is what Ann said. Losing you guys. Okay, cool. Okay. Hoop and Daily likes it. Actually, that's a good shot. Let me go back to this. Just stay here for a second so you can kind of see what I'm doing because I'm wearing black. Okay. So this is if I'm using just like if I'm hanging the hoop on my like bicep. And I'm just using my forearms, I can get a break there. This is if I'm making full contact with my hands. And you see how my, you might not be able to see this live because of the quality, but on replay, you'll probably be able to see that my hand's kind of going up, back. And then I keep my elbows high, and I just go right around to the other side. That's a reverse. Again, continuous break. Yeah, right? It works good. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Hopefully we didn't lose you guys there. Sweet.
Hydration break, really important. I've been feeling, the more hydrated I am, the better I feel, especially now, post 50. No lie.
Okay. Yeah. So I kind of I want to stay there for one more thing, and then we will we'll move on. But I if you're hating this technique, don't worry that we're not gonna this isn't a a pillar, but we're gonna open up to some more aggressive like hinge type folding from this sort of thing, and I'll show you what I mean. We need something good for this though. You need water reminders, right? I don't really know what would be a good. Yeah, this one would be alright.
Cheers, fellow water drinkers.
Actually, no, this is not good. Yeah. Okay. Actually, never mind. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me show you the technique first. Forgive me on that one. So this is what we've been doing. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing the comments here. I was doing a penny roll. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is what we were just doing. And now this is something we've done before, but we're going to take this kind of flow and start to move it in more direct folds off the body. So I'm here, and when I go up to, I can put two hands on the hoop. Let's see, what's the best way for me to show you this? Yeah, okay, so let me, yeah, that's a good call. All right. So I'm up here, and what we're going to do is start to do more direct folds off the body. So I'm here, and the hoop's been rolling around me, or the hoop's outside of me, and it's rolling around me. It can be cool to practice that transition too. And what we're going to start to do is add ways to create movement off the body, like that, boom. And the way you can do that is where, when I'm coming up here, the same hands that were sending the hoop around, they're here, they can start to work as a lever, right? And there's 1,000 different ways that you could do this. I'm going around and around and around. I'm going to stop. So that's a way to reverse. Okay, I'll show you one here. So I'm moving one direction, and I'm going to stop, bring the hands up, and then my left hand's going to push it back the other way. Boom. Maybe, I hope I'm not getting ahead of myself with that. I think was that too much? Okay, cool. All right, let's play some music. We haven't heard this one in a while. I love this song. The song's a little angry. It's called Be Like You. Of course, the chorus is I don't want to be like you, but I love this track. Well, wait. Let's go.
I wanted to add to it that something that can help you when you're taking it off the body, into the body, one arm or two arm fold. You can turn with it, and that can really help you get it off the body. Turning with it, turning into that fold, that can help. For example, keep it vertical when you're trying to do. I can't do it with the mic, but I'll show you in a second. So just saying you can turn with it and improve your chances of catching it in the fold, coming off body.
All right, we'll start the track over.
You where you said, round in my head, making me so bored. Taking it in, you can't pretend you didn't notice. Pick it apart, back to the start, I didn't know ya. Give it a chance, watching you dance, started to feel ya. Even though you're red right now,
Right? I love this track.
That was the best. I mean, I feel like a lot of these exercises also, if you're really well stretched out, can really help. Because I had done a bit of stretching this morning. I was in the warm sun. So just a tip, especially with like the slow moving warrior stuff.
Yeah. Actually, all right, I feel like getting my geek on. So I'm going to stretch this out one more time. This is a good song for this. Of course, if you're hating all this, I'm not going to talk so much that you can't have a good hoop session too. But since we're in nerd land here. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Happy Saturday. Okay, so there's one move. If you don't do it already, it's related to everything we've just been doing. And it's just a geek move, but it can be really fun. I use it in my flow a lot. And here's how you get to the move. Actually, I should just leave it there. Let's go there. Okay. Okay, here. So here's how you do the move. You're going to bring the hoop in. You're going to bring your elbows into what would be the hoop, and you're going to touch your elbows together or your forearms or something like that. And so there is this point that is holding the hoop up there. Okay? And then this is what the move looks like. You're going to swing it towards a hand, towards the same hand, and you're going to come up and you're going to hold, by pushing up into the hoop, it's going to stop. And then, this is the cool thing, you're going to turn your elbow down, and when you turn your elbow down, it's going to swing the hoop back around to the other hand. So it's like this. I'm swinging it back and forth here, and I swing it here, and see how high my elbow is? That height is what's creating, like, I don't know, I slept, but physics, I think. And so we're going to push down and come up with the hand, and that's going to like whip the hoop around you. And so Anne is going up with her. Let's see, I'll show you some more different takes of these. Yeah. And it's a cool move because you're using like your arm in a way that you don't normally, which is like, you know, unless you're like a combat fighter, like you're using your elbows coming down to create this leverage. Anne's getting really fast with it over there.
As I've said in classes many times, it's like I like to take things to their logical conclusion, both in slow. How slow can I go and how fast? And that was something that I learned in Bax's class. So it's exciting for me to you know, things like this where you can get a whole lot of momentum like how fast can I speed this up? How much can I get my eye hand, you know? And actually, I love that catch. That's something, it's like that catch with that Baxter, it was like an axis spin all the way around the back. And that's something, it's like, that's what you can you can aim for, you know, like to be able to pass the hoop, that velocity to continue.
All right, sweet. Let's play some music. This song will be good for this. I love the way this comes down. I'm gonna start this over because I'm a nerd. Yeah, good. I think so. You can get different types of folds. You know, like this is me keeping my wrist and elbow there. Yeah, it's like wings. This is my wrist and my elbow are pretty much in the same vertical line, and that tightens my reverse up. You see how my hoop is more or less staying vertical? Now, if I bring my elbows out, then I start to get this kind of like, sounds totally nerdy, but like a compound fold, like where it's not just folding out, but do you see the difference? This is if my arms are vertical, the hoop is just basically nice and clean across. This is if I start to let my elbows come up and out. And see that? It's almost at lake, right? Kind of is. Actually, there it is. Oh, you did? All right, I'll lay off the mic. All right, you know what? At the risk of losing the entire class, we're going to add the last piece to this, which you were just doing. We've done this before. There's other classes where we talk about this, but this is one more movement that's so related to what we're doing. So now what you can do is you can like pin the hoop against, and you can kind of just hug it. And then once you have like a rhythm, and you want to use your whole core in turning it, and once you have a rhythm, you can start to separate the hands. And then this move happens because it's basically a break, like we were doing, a foldy contact break like we were doing it before. But when the hoop, it goes from my right side to my left side, or the other way, that trailing hand, what we call the AM hand, is going to come up from the hug. It's going to come up like this, and it's going to pin the hoop like this. So it's like I'm going back and forth like this, and these hands are going to kind of come up like snakes or something. And I start to stop it, and it's being stopped. It's making contact like here on my arm, and then here in my hand, and I'm kind of folding out. You can sort of see Anne's doing it. Well, she's not sort of doing it. She is doing it. But this is like the hoop is coming around, fold. Yeah, let's see. I'll give you guys maybe a different angle. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is how we get here. I'm just sort of hugging the hoop, send across. I can release the hands a little bit. This can be just a fun move to work on if you're a beginner, or even if you're not a beginner. It's just fun. I'm sending the hoop over here into kind of like a 2-point or 3-point catch. But the move we're working on is when I bring it across the body, that hand is going to go up and stop it here. And then it's going to come back. Inspiring music for this. I love Haku, but maybe this might be a little mellow for what we're trying to do here. This might be better. Okay. So we're here. Boom, 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 boom. It's not playing. Or is it? Did something just happen? Oh, sorry, y'all. Y'all are hearing it, but we're not hearing it. Oh, something. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh. Why don't we hear anything? Wait a sec. I don't think they're hearing music either. Okay. I don't know what just happened here. Let me check something. Let's see. Let's see something here, y'all. Sorry. Okay. I don't know why you guys aren't hearing music. Oh, I do. I'm a friggin' moron. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Alright. Okay, so here we go. Back with this move. If you want to use it, we can just close the... Probably get close up against it. Yeah, we're almost at the free hoop time anyway. No, this is the deepest nerd, okay, of this move. Let's see, I want to make sure I can see it on camera here. So as I'm making these stops here, you see how my hands are coming up, I'm making the stop. And you can start to, and this doesn't look any cooler, it just feels cool. You can start to hand walk the hoop going up while you're doing this. So I'm making the break, but then I push up and I'm rolling the hoop in this kind of contact-y way. So I'm doing the same move, but when it stops, I'm rolling it up, right? So it looks like this. It's a little bit easier with nice. And I can, the more I move my body with this and do the breaks, I can kind of just completely, like we were doing before with the other type of break, I can completely like just go full lake. I can go like almost full flat with this. Do you see me? So this is what it looks like. And then this is if I start to push. Bring it back vertical. Nice, Anna. Yeah, go for it.
Just wanted to say, I kind of said this before, but I want to say it a little more clearly. These kind of body 2-point breaks, these kind of
I don't think your mic's
brakes.
on. Oh,
Excuse me, these kind of fold breaks where you're trying to keep the hoop vertical, that can really help you with axis spins once you start to work with axis spins, because you can start to get a sense of the different physics of the hoop as it is moving, you know, as it is vertically spinning versus horizontally spinning. So it's a you know, it is a transition field into some of those vertical axis spin moves that you can see where, you know, you spin around the neck. I've been working on that one. Spin across the chest, you know, a vertical spin. It's just you can do it across the back. Some really fun stuff.
nice.
This is to end in fire, and we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over on the mountainside. High. And if we should die tonight, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, holding out, Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hollow and soul. I see fire burning the breeze. I hope that you remember me.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god, emergency. How much time do we have? Oh, we're at the very end. Shucks, I forgot to honor the only request that I even had, which was flowing transitions of balance. Yeah, we sort of ended there. Maybe we'll do a whole class on that. I'm sorry about that.
We could just turn a fold into a balance. as
This
a
is
last
how
exercise.
how I started integrating balance. I did get pretty good at balance after a while, but I am not very good at practicing unfun things. So the way that I learned balance is different than the way I teach it, because it was, I mean, you know, I nobody was teaching it to me, so I didn't, you know, it was a little bit maybe more organic or something. But what I tried to do with balance was like work it into a point, like not that my hooping was a performance, but like work it into a dramatic moment for me in the song or in what I was feeling, pushing up into the balance, letting it hold just for however long, and then coming out of it. And usually one of those transitions would be I would just go right back into rolling it. So I'll show you what I mean by that. But this is sort of how I initially started to work on balances. I would push my hand up into the hoop from a fold, or like even samurai. Like you could like I could hold the hoop like this if I'm in samurai and just bring my hand into that balance point, which would be, you know, 6 due south, whatever. And I push it, and then I would hold it, and then when the hoop would start to fall, this is me going into rolling out of that transition, right? So I'm here. I'm going to start the balance. And then let's say I can only hold it for like a second. Like this is how it used to be for me. And one way you can build that flowy transition is to know what you're going to do with it when it starts to fall, or at least have an idea. So for me, I'm going to do a vertical roll. I'm rolling it vertically. I'm going to go right back into a vertical roll. I'm going to see if I can pause it there. Now I'm back into a vertical roll. We'll pop it back in. The other thing you can do, if you like 2-point balances at all, like where you're using two hands, then everything, like Shelly just said, that we were just working on really applies when I've got 2 points on here. I'm holding the hoop, you know, in front and behind it here. This is 2-point folding in a balance. And so I could, if I'm here, and I want to transition into balance and then back out of balance, I'm holding the hoop in 2-point. I pull it back, I'm in a 2-point balance. I hold it as long as I can, and then I use my foldy hands, all the the awareness we've just been working on the last hour, to then start to fold it. You deserve more than an explanation of that. I don't even know if you're still here, but who requested it. But we'll work on maybe we'll do balance for the next class. I haven't done a balance class in a long time. Okay, so let's play some music. Yeah, we're going to free hoop from here. All right, we're going to listen to some of the songs that we've been digging lately. Sweet. Okay, let's Okay, sweet. Holly, you're welcome. All right, so this is the free hoop. If you have to jet, I totally get it. Sorry for the slightly late start today. Sometimes that happens. We'll be back Tuesday. Thank you, guys. We'll free hoop from here. Okay, we'll do one more. Yeah, we'll do one more. I don't know if anyone's still here, but no, your mic's still there.
I thought Bax had taken my microphone because I was screaming, "What a great class!" It was such a great class. Oh my God. For me, this was, I don't know. I've just been having a lot of integration of like upper and lower body. This class was perfect for that. Mwah. Love y'all.
Thanks, everybody.